Alright guys, and we're back here in the test world. So yeah guys, pretty much what is really left to do is a few things actually in the map, and I'm going to show that to you right now. One of the main things that I kind of want to do in this test world is do the fear sensor, at least for a few of the classes, like one at least. But again, like all the added features I don't think I want to really do, because I don't want to waste time trying to implement it in here than to you know, like actually implement it in the map, because they're relatively simple things. Like literally if you get a kill, it'll, you know, subtract from it. It's really not difficult at all to do, so I don't mind you know, not doing it, I guess. But let me just show you guys something. So we have left jungle, right jungle, and then crypts and marrows. And what crypts is the bottom lane. It's not been started yet in RaZe Dev. And the marrows is the sky area, like the floating islands, and that's, instead of top lane, we're gonna call it marrows. So I don't know, I think that's a nice name for it. But yeah, also these are some of the average or basic commands you can say for each class. Be careful, good job, sorry, never mind that. And then here's death by other classes. I hate my kind. If the Reaper dies by the Reaper, he'll say I hate my kind. If the Reaper dies by Cropper, you know, etc., he'll say I think I just went boom boom. I despise ranged mortals. I'd like my soul back. So they're pretty, you know, they're more focused on the speciability of the speciability. They're more focused on like what the core function of the class is. So like the core function of the RaZe class is soul parts, and the core function of the marker class is that he's ranged, and you know, Cropper, you know, explosive class. So yeah, it's essentially that. By the way, if you see signs that say null on it, so I updated to the 25A snapshot and then downgraded again, and it takes all the text that have no, so some of them didn't get processed because I immediately closed the world, but a lot of them did get processed, and if it detected an empty line and old or newly existed signs, because they're newly, you know, because they're JSON in 25A instead of 21B, so it just converted all of that empty space to null. And you know, I'm not gonna change every sign. I mean, look at this, guys. Like a lot of it didn't actually get here, which is pretty surprising, but it got over here. Everywhere it got here, like it split by the chunk, I think. So let's just check. Yep, look at this. It's definitely chunk based, so everything this way didn't get processed. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, alright guys, I've been a little bit vague about some other little cosmetic things I've added to the map, but you know, to be honest, I showed a few people, and now I'm starting to think if I should not include it in the video, and I'm not going to, because these things would spoil like what kind of cosmetics I'm going for in this map, and like how much certain things mean in the map, and I think that's not a big deal. I'll probably end up showing it next episode or something if I get the chance, but as of now, I'll tell you right now, let's just say RaZe and his particles, when he's harvesting souls, if he's near an enemy, he will actually, like, particles will spawn around him, like receding towards him, as if he's like actually harvesting it. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, I've basically showed you and summed up pretty much all the redstone changes I've made in the upcoming week, or the past week. Now I'm going to showcase the building. Alright guys, here we are back in the RaZe Dev world, the actual RaZe world. I've been experimenting with the biomes here for, you know, the mid lane and stuff. I think forest is really the best biome for it. It transitions pretty well. as we get over here. It's not that bad of a transition, to be honest. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it to be immediate change, like once you get in here. I started removing a lot of the tall grass. We all did as well, and started putting it behind so you can't access them, because having a lot of them would enable players to literally just hide in them, because to abuse the fact that they're can collided blocks that can prevent melee combat. You're probably wondering what can collide means. It's another term to basically say can go through. That's really it. Anyways, I carry out the aspect throughout the jungle here. It's still really looking good. There's one problem though, is that we're gonna have to move it all up because Dark Rain will not be able to function in here at all, unfortunately, but that's how it is. Also, the castle up here has been worked on heavily. As you can see, this is all accessible. Anything beyond here is inaccessible, so all this is inaccessible, but all of this here is accessible, and this is what we've done. As you can see, it looks pretty awesome. Everything's coming together very nicely. And yeah, here's the lower parts of what it looks like, and also here's where the actual beacon's gonna go. Beacon wither objective, right? Calling it the wither, but I've made it so as long as you're outside here, it will not activate unless you're inside. So this is really cool and important. So yeah, guys, I'm very happy about this. And then we get to work on the marrows upstairs and the crypts downstairs some other time. But that's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. But yeah, one more thing. I'm gonna build a giant fallen tree like this across the lanes as carry out to the jungle, instead of it being enclosed heavily like this. It's just gonna go straight into this giant tree, which is open, hollow in some points, branches that intersect each other, so many ways to cross on that giant tree. So yeah, it's gonna be quite a bit of fun. So yeah, guys, this has been RaZe Dev episode 11 or 12, one of them. I forget. But yeah, guys, that's about it. We're working very hard here. And yeah, I really can't wait to start getting the beta test going. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and peace out.